Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to go through the 2000 Questions About Me book, and I asked you guys to give me some numbers so we could pick specific questions. And so I have the book here again. I think this book makes such nice tapping sounds. And I'm also sorry my air is on in the house. It hasn't kicked on all morning until just now. So yeah. So I have not pre-looked at what these questions are, so we're in for a treat. Hopefully they're all pretty decent questions. So this is my notebook where I've been like pre-writing a lot of my video scripts. They're not really scripts. I don't know how to word it. Like my Five Nights at Freddy's ones. I basically just take notes of like in the game how, what am I trying to say? Like repairing the animatronics, I basically take notes of like what you do in the game so I can kind of do it in the videos I make. So that's kind of what I mean by script, and then I write like the props I'll need and stuff. Because, which one was it? I don't know, it might have been the Chica one. I feel like I've forgotten a prop for every single one of those I've done. But yeah, I told myself I was going to print out a cupcake and then I forgot to. So, oh well. And I didn't know if I was going to make actual pizza or not. So yeah. And then I have the Bonnie one here too. And that's basically what I write in this, along with like things I need for collaborations and all of that. So like positive affirmations in there that don't need to be in here anymore. Okay. So here are the numbers. I wrote it twice and then I put them in order so I could just go through the book. So I'm gonna actually take out yeah, I have Foxy's one in here, so I'm gonna eventually do Foxy's. But yeah, I'm gonna take out some paper and we can have another little talk session. I don't know if I'm gonna need more than one piece of paper though, because I don't know how many of these questions we're gonna get through. There's like 19 or 20 questions, so I might split it up. Do 10 and 10. Yeah, I'll take 2 pieces out. It didn't come out nicely. That's kind of disappointing. It's definitely not how I wanted this to tear, but that's okay. Okay. Alright. That's enough rambling now. Let's do the clipboard. And we will get started. So, the first number that I have is 13. So, let's just open it up, and 13 is on the first page. So 13, the first question is, what or who is the greatest love of your life? What or who is the greatest love of your life? I don't know. Sorry if I'm bumping the camera. What or who? What or who? Do you know how to answer this? Because I don't. We're starting off like this. Also, I'm wearing a beanie. My hair just looked bad to me today, so I put a beanie on, but now it's just, I look like an egghead or something, so whatever. What or who is the greatest love of your life? Okay. 13 now. Yeah, I don't personally know how to answer that. What or who? I'm not like dating anyone, so I don't have an answer for who. But what? Could I say my bed? could I say my bed? Yeah. Maybe personally I'd say my bed. So let's move on to the next one. Okay, so 18. 18 is the next one. 18. So. These also have these thick pages. Okay, 18 is what is your most treasured possession? What is your most treasured possession? Most treasured possession. Yeah, for me, the first thing that came to my mind is the necklace that my grandparents gave me. They were putting it together for years. I'd get pieces of it for my birthday and Christmas and stuff like that. But other than that, like, I guess all of my signed things I have from people. What would you say? No. I'm just gonna write 19, but that we're not going in order here. Alright. That's very unique, very interesting. Okay, so the next one is 21. Let's see. What is your most marked characteristic? What is your most marked characteristic? Okay. So, there goes the hair again. My most marked characteristic. I don't know. My family always talks about my chin. And I guess they've always talked about my nose. I look like my grandpa. So they're always like, oh, you've got, we call him Pa. They're like, you've got Pa's chin. I don't know how. Like, I guess I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. I do just look like my Pa, though. I'm basically the girl version of my Pa. So, yeah. Anyways, I look like my grandparents. But I would probably say my chin. Let's see. Next number. Let's check these off as we go. Next one is 36. We're going to 36. 36. And good. Okay, it's still on the same group of numbers we got here. Okay. What is the number one thing people are always asking you for help with? I don't know. You know, I mean, I know what my answer is. But does everyone have something that somebody always asks them for help with? Let's see. Oh, I did it dumb. I didn't give a space. Pardon me in my silliness. Okay. So yeah, what is the number one thing people are always asking you for help with? Yeah. My thing people are always asking me for help with is drawing and art. Like, I always got asked in school, like, by the people next to me, they're like, could you draw this part for me? Could you do this for me? Or, like, we had some friends over to do a painting night, I think last summer, and all of my sister's friends kept asking me to, like, write the words I think they wanted on there, or, like, paint, I think somebody was asking me to help them paint a flower, and I'm like, you do not want me writing. You do not want me writing on your thing. My handwriting is not good. I can draw, but I cannot, like, my handwriting is not good. So you don't want to hang that in your room, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. But yeah, I've always been asked to, like, either draw somebody's thing for them or do a part of their project for them. And that's not my job. I'm sorry. That's not my job. It's not done by you then. It's done by somebody else. So the next number is 45. 45. Let's write and leave a space this time. 45. Okay. So 45. Let's flip to 45. These are all pretty close to each other, so it's not like we're doing a bunch of page flipping. But let's see. 45. What do you think should be a wonder of the world that currently isn't? What do you think should be a wonder of the world that currently isn't? Yeah, I don't have an answer for this. It's totally fine if you don't. It's not like I'm making you do this. You don't have to do this at all if you don't want to. No. What do you think should be a wonder of the world that currently isn't? I can't spell today. Okay. 56. So that is right here. Okay. That one is, what makes you feel miserable? What makes you feel miserable? Okay. What I'm thinking is when I'm forced to be in large groups at family situations and parties. Is that what I'm saying? Like, not just with my family, but like large groups of people. Yeah. I like being in crowds like that with people I don't know. Drains my energy, I guess I would say. So I guess, yeah, because that makes me feel not so good. Yeah, so do you have something that makes you feel miserable? Yeah. Okay, yeah. No, that's totally understandable. Everybody's got their own things, but like, see, like my thing, that doesn't bother everyone. But like, we're not all the same people, so totally fine. Okay, the next one is not that far away. It's number 60. 60. Let's see. What does your typical Friday night look like? Well, today, for me, I know it's not for you, because, you know, we live in different dimensions, but today is Friday for me, and okay, so let's see, what does your typical Friday night look like? Yeah, I know it's probably different with everything that's been going on right now. Yeah. Yeah, I'm a homebody. But I have been wanting to do a lot more recently with my friends, and I think that's because of everything going on and, you know, having to be at home and all that. So, yeah, it's kind of made me want to go out more, but like also I like being at home. And yeah. My favorite band has their podcast back out too, and it's not technically on at night, but it comes on at like 3 my time. So yeah, I kind of wanna be at home to watch that. Yeah, I have to run some places with my sister today, actually. But so the next one is 60 nodding, of course it is. But yeah, like, so I want to kind of be at home on Fridays. Let's see. Oh yeah, I haven't been checking these off. Hello, what am I doing? What is even my job right now? Check, check, check. Okay. 69. That is on a completely different page, so I'm going to have to flip to it. Okay. Have you ever had a health scare? Like, how severe? You know? A health scare. Like, yeah, let's go ahead and write yours down because I'm trying to think. I mean, it just says, have you ever had a health scare? Have you? So I guess you can answer yes or no. And if you wanted to go into more detail, then yeah. But you can tell me whatever you want. So let's, okay, yeah. Yeah, I don't know if like what mine would be is like, I don't know. Okay, the next question, let's move on, okay? The next question is question 72. 72. This may be our last one for today. Just so we can fit everything in, because let me see. Actually, that's only 9. So if we wanted to do another one, we could after this one. But that's up to you. Okay, so 72. That is right here, so 72. What part of your routine do you always try to skip if you can? What part of your routine do you always try to skip if you can? I mean, this is kind of hard because I'm sorry, I just looked at a different question and it made me laugh. Okay. So, with being locked up for me, like this is in quarantine, I've actually tried to improve my routines and stick to them. But let's see. I used to always try to skip making my bed, but now I make my bed every day. So, try to skip. Yeah, do you have anything for that? Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I've been trying to be better with like my self-care and stuff like that because when I get depressed, I really don't care about myself. I don't do a whole lot for myself, so I've been trying to like make sure I'm doing that, and it's kind of been helping keep my mental health going steady. But there are days where I don't want to do anything still, and it's hard, but I'm working through it. So I can totally understand skipping, skipping stuff. So do you want to do one more today? Because we could either do 9 this time or 9 next time, unless people want to leave me more numbers, and we can always do more. You want to do? Yeah. And the next one is 80. So just write that down and we'll check off 80. I feel so unorganized today, but I'm juggling 3 books. I'm juggling like 3 things. So let's go back to the book. This is interesting. Okay, so yeah, this is a good one to end on. It says, Describe yourself in terms of food. In terms of food. What would I be? What would I be as a food? Do I like pick my favorite foods to be, or something that would describe me? Because I don't know what I would be as a food. Do you know what you would be if you were a food? I don't know if that's exactly what this means, but describe yourself in terms of food. So let's say I like my grandma's lasagna very much. We only get it once a year because my stepmom makes it for Christmas. So I guess I'm cheesy. I have many different layers to my personality and my interests, I guess. I mean, there's lots of different cheeses, and there's like beef in it, right? There's pork. Yeah, it's a really good lasagna. So yeah, that's what I got. Okay, what would you say? Okay, yeah. I can't spell. I'm sorry. I'm writing your responses wrong. I apologize. Okay, no, that's a good answer. That is a good answer, because this was kind of weird. So yeah, I only need one sheet this time, but that's okay. We have plenty of paper for next time. Yeah, so we have, next time we will be doing number 99, number 100, 132, 177, 221, 666, 999, 1682, and 1886. So, if anyone wants to leave different numbers to add to this list, go right ahead. We can continue to do this if you guys like this kind of video. So let me just close this up. I don't think I need my pencil anymore. Let's put that in. Put together my stack of things. My papers. Just put those in here for me to go through later. That's what happens. I think I finally just emptied this and then I'm putting more stuff back into it. So we have this. Okay, we've got the notebook. And we have the book. So we have only we're 4 pages in and we're already in the 80s and 90s. These questions. What the heck? There's a lot of questions in this book. That's why it is called 2,000 questions about me. But we're doing them about you. Because this is about you. Yes. Yes, it's good to talk about things. And even if they're random things, because maybe it'll bring something up. So thank you for spending time with me today. I hope you enjoyed this kind of question video. Like I said, if you want to leave me more numbers so we can pick random numbers from the book, feel free to do that. And as long as I still have numbers to do this, I guess I will keep filming these. Because it's fun to talk to you guys. Do I make that face every time I tap the spine? Do I realize it makes that sound every time I tap the spine? That's interesting. Alright. I'm done playing with the book now. I will see you guys next